think your desk setup?
I think it's amazing. I'm super excited that I can lift it and sit down and that the cords aren't in the way.
Yes.
But what I'm most excited about, are you ready? I'm gonna show you.
Field trip.
Oh, show and tell. Look at this. I can actually slide my chair underneath. And...
Oh, there's an and.
Well, I was gonna say, for those that think this is a silly excitement, this is what used to be, this lip of carpet used to be underneath. And so I could only get the chair up to about here, so I had about this much room between myself and the desk, so I was always kind of reaching out.
Bad posture?
Very bad posture, so this is very good for my ergo.
Yes.
So I'm very excited.
Yeah, and plus I think it added at least a foot of usable space for us, since your chairs can be pushed in.
Pushed in, yep.
And we were able to push your chair or your whole desk setup over to the right. And so we'll have a little dog bed area.
We have a doggy bed. So Kinsley, we made you a doggy bed area. Look, what's this? What's that? Oh, that's nice. You want to lay in there? Oh, no, she's like, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, maybe we'll get our proper dog bed.
Yeah.
Or we'll make one.
Yeah, we can make a dog bed. That's where it used to be from as far as we could push it in. And now...
Whoa. Yeah, seriously.
That's like a good 2 feet.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's a huge improvement.
Sweet.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Projects. I like projects.
So while he was doing that, I was cooking.
What were you cooking?
I made a couple different things. I made vegan peanut butter cups that are in the freezer right now. For tonight's dinner, I made a scratch gravy, sausage gravy, that I kind of made my own sausage flavoring because we just had shredded pork, ground pork, I guess it's not shredded pork.
Yeah, ground pork.
And then, so I just made a really nice gravy and it's just sitting here ready for dinner. And then I also made a chili, and the chili's gonna be for lunch tomorrow, but I wanted to get it started, so I used half a pound of pork, and then I just put some kidney beans and some chili beans and some tomato paste and seasonings. And then I have some bacon that I fried up also to help make the flavor for the gravy. And so we'll have SOS tonight for dinner with some fried eggs, because we just got 6 dozen farm fresh eggs when we visited the Hollars yesterday.
Because they're
swimming.
Yes.
Swimming with eggs.
This is just what we were putting away today.
That's
so
more of them.
there's more.
Look at that.
Okay, and then go look in the pantry.
Yeah. And so we've got, the ones that are too old
So many.
that are going to have to go to the pigs.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can feed them to the pigs.
Yeah.
So wanted to make a couple different meals that would have eggs in them, and also I wanted to, since I work tomorrow, I wanted to be able to get a couple things started so that it'd be super easy just to warm up.
What is going on? Oh, nope, Kinsley has to be part of the equation now. Hi guys. Okay, you guys can, no, don't flick her ear. That's not good. Stop. Oh, there you go. You gonna get her? Are you gonna get her? You gonna get her? You guys playing? Okay. Good morning, everybody. This is Nate from the Kraemer Life, and unfortunately, I have a little bit of bad news. That smell in the RV is back. I don't know why it's happening, but I think I know what is happening. When the black tank gets full, I think it's overflowing into the belly of the RV. That smell then gets trapped down below and permeates up into the RV. So my plan today is to cut into the underside of the RV and take a look and see what's happening. I have a suspicion that I won't be able to fix it, but I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, first thing, I already know there's a leak. Here, maybe you can hear this. Listen. Yeah, we have a leak. Which means I'm gonna have to hose this down really good. Okay, this is not good. Maybe I can cut a hole and have it drip into a bucket. Let me go see if I can find a bucket. Okay, I found a bucket. I'm just going to use the container that I use to hold all of my sewer lines. And I need to now find the low point of the insulation barrier. I think that's right here. I'm going to poke a hole in the insulation barrier, hopefully to allow it to drain, and then I can go take this and wash this out somewhere. Okay, here's where we stand. I was able to empty all of the contents out of the belly of the RV. I washed out the bucket that I emptied it into. So now what I need to do is cut the insulation membrane away from the black tank and see what's going on. But I clearly have a leak in the black tank system. I think the first thing I'm going to do is put a hose up there and try to drain out some of this or flush it out a little bit more so it's a little bit cleaner. In addition to washing it out with water, I'm also going to put some disinfectant in there to prevent the growth of mold and bacteria down there. Okay, I'm gonna let that drain and dry out a little bit. Then I'm gonna come back and cut the hole and take a look and see what's going on. All right, let's just do this and see what we get. Have to be careful about not cutting any power cables or any water lines. Feel a few up there. Try to go as shallow as I can with my cuts. Okay, here's what I learned. I took a lunch break, did some reading. The way that the black tank vents is there's a vent stack that it's a 1.5 inch PVC pipe that usually runs straight up from the top of the black tank up through the roof and capped off, and that's what I replaced the other day with the Siphon 360. What I'm going to now try to determine is if that 1.5 inch PVC pipe for the vent stack has separated from the top of the black tank. I'm going to remove the toilet and see if I can get a camera down into the black tank and get a visual to see what's happening there. As a note, I've emptied the black tank and I've flushed it a few times to kind of clean it out a little bit more, but this is definitely a micro dirty jobs job. Okay, here's my plan. Am I focused? Here's my plan. Use my knockoff, you can't see it, my knockoff GoPro. So I put the GoPro at the end of a stick. It's old and the battery does not hold a charge. So, all right, so I'll connect the charger to the end, plug it into the wall, and put it down into the tank. The GoPro does not have a light, so I attached a light to it as well, just a handheld LED light. The problem, of course there's a problem, the problem is the width of the GoPro along with the USB charging cable is just a little bit too wide and it won't fit in the toilet flange down into the tank. So I'm charging these batteries. I hope they will hold a long enough charge for me to record. I love being able to MacGyver stuff. Okay, here's where we stand. I I got the camera footage I wanted inside the black tank using my GoPro knockoff, and I think I was able to confirm that the vent tube is intact and in place. So now I'm thinking that's not the source of the leak. The toilet is back on and I am back outside, obviously. So what I'm going to do now is fill the black tank with fresh water using the black tank flush system that's built into the RV. I'm doing that now. I just started it, and I'm going to watch from underneath and see when water starts leaking and see if I can find the source of the leak, see at least where it's coming from, and that'll then pinpoint what the issue is or where the issue is. Hopefully I don't get wet, and yeah, it's going to be kind of gross water, but I got to figure this out. I kind of need to be in a position where I can go and quickly turn off the water so I don't make it any worse than it is, but I need to watch until the leak happens. Once I turn off the water, the leak will still be persistent because there'll still be enough water in there, and then I can flush it, empty it rather, and make a plan from there. Okay, it is definitely full. So now I'm going to see if I can see a leak. No leak. I'm going to go flush the toilet a few times and see what happens. I wonder if I can get the camera set up in there. Let's see if I capture any footage of leaks. I'll go flush the toilet a few times. All right, we have a leak. Looks like the leak is where? Well, I kind of see a stream of water coming from over there. Here's where we stand. I wasn't able to figure out where the leak is coming from, but I definitely know that there's a leak. When I filled up the holding tank with clean water, definitely started leaking, and I could hear what sounded like gurgling or like air coming into the system. So I definitely know that there's a leak somewhere. I don't know where, couldn't see it dripping from anywhere. I put my camera up and recorded with the flash on, and I wasn't able to catch anything from that either. So I don't know where it's coming from. I think I need to get an RV expert out here to take a look and to hear it. So I'm going to research those and contact one and see if they can come out. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep the insulation underneath the belly open so it can air out more and dry out more. And hopefully that will keep the smell from coming back into the RV, and we will flush or empty the black water tank more frequently so it doesn't hold as much water. Now these RV holding tanks have sensors so you know how full they are, but they usually don't work very well, and the sensors for the black water tank always show that it's full. So we're just have to maybe have a schedule where every 3 or 4 days we empty it out. So anyway, that was quite the adventure, quite the fun.
Hi, buddy. Are you just standing on my lap?
Hi, Floyd. Thank you.
He's very excited. We're sitting down for the first time today together.
Yeah.
He's like,
Even though it's not the couch, he's like, this
it's
will
okay.
do.
I will do my couch.
This will do.
Yep.
Well, how was your day? Was it good? Was it awesome?
My day was good. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Worked a lot later than normal, so
Yes.
busy day, busy week.
There we go, buddy. Well, I didn't fix the sewer thing, but I think I now know exactly what it is. Yes.
That's good.
After talking to our neighbor, David.
Oh, good.
He said, yeah, he did that twice. Happened to him twice. He knows what it was. And
Oh,
it's like,
no.
oh, good. I didn't have to tear apart the RV to figure it out. Oh, well, doesn't matter. There's no fix for it.
Oh.
The only thing we can do is just make sure the toilet or the black tank does not get full anymore.
okay.
Yeah. So as soon as it makes any gurgle or like it looks like the water is not flushing as fast as it should, we drain it. We
I
empty
think
it.
we just drain it once a week and
Or
just to be
that
on the
too.
safe
Yep.
side, and then
Yep.
it never ever gets anywhere close.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Just, preventative measures
Good idea.
now that we
Yes.
know what's causing it.
Yes. So, well, let's end this with 2 random facts.
Okay.
I think we both have kind of a 2 for 1.
Okay, we'll do 2 first.
Yeah, we'll do two first. Yeah.
2 first.
Yeah. I think I'll start.
Yeah, I was gonna say I usually have to start.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. So I want to be able to keep up with Katie. Keep up with Katie's coolness.
Oh,
Ooh.
good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's an attempt, but either way, it reminded me that I have been sponsoring a child through Children International.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Isaac, and he lives in Zimbabwe. No, Zambia.
Zambia.
I always say Zimbabwe. It's Zambia. I've been sponsoring him since 2010. So, wow, he was 8 years old.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cute. So I go above and beyond the normal donation. I make sure to give him lots of donations and presents for his birthday and for Christmas. Make it really special for him. And every once in a while we write him a letter, and
Send pictures.
yeah, yeah, we should probably do that pretty soon.
Yep.
It's been a while. It was actually so much fun that I decided to sponsor a second child, which I've been doing for a year now. Her name is Scarlett, and she lives in the Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic?
Dominican.
Dominican Republic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dominican Republic. Yeah, so that's my 2 for 1.
Cool.
2 sponsors.
2 sponsors.
Yes.
My random fact is going to be about my tattoo. I have a full sleeve on my left arm. It is 3 faces, and it's got a skull and a bird and some trees on it. And basically with this, the random fact behind this one is, this is my grandma, this is my mother, and this is kind of an interpretation of myself, Mother Nature. So kind of reverse the roles and basically the stages that you go through. So you have your adolescence when you're a child, and then this is my mom right after she graduated high school, just going into college, and so you're kind of, that's your next big major phase. And then for me, kind of the empty nester and just the next phase of your life, you're a mature adult, and really just kind of it's a completely different phase of your life. And then this is just kind of to signify everything dies, and there's birth and regeneration of forest and plants and trees and people. So it's kind of it was a cool collaboration between myself and my tattoo artist, that he was going through a similar thing with, he had just had his first daughter, his mother was coming to visit for the first time, and he was really thinking of his child, his wife, and his mother. And we kind of got to talking, and he was really stoked on the theme, and so that's kind of how it all came about. And the twofer for that is, he's an amazing artist, and this was entered into the 2016 Tattoo Expo and won best sleeve.
This being your
arm.
arm.
My tattoo, this. And so the best sleeve of 2016 in all of Portland.
Ooh.
Pretty cool. First time I ever entered an event, and we won first place. So my kind of our collaboration of ideas, and obviously his raw talent. Yeah, super cool.
Yep, very cool. Cool. All right, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.